Hey guys, welcome back. I didn't expect to go live again. I'm not staying on long. I just want to address a couple of things because it's been bothering me since I heard it. All right, first of all, let me say hi. What's up, Sweet Misery again? It's Sly Angel, Criminal Med, Brutally Honest, and Marie. And anyone else that's lurking. I wanted this live to be done within 30 minutes, just to let you know. I'm really not staying on long. But I was finishing cleaning the bathroom, and I spent like an hour listening to Jonesin's live. I can't say it was alive. I don't know if it was alive or not. But I don't even understand the point. She didn't address the main issue. And it's fucking driving me nuts. I'm like, am I missing something? So, Jonesin, if you happen to hear this, please tell me why you're not addressing the main issue. The main issue is that the date of this cotton candy shit fell on the exact days that Jonesin was asking for the FOIA. Nothing to do with QB's kid at all. And I, for the life of me, cannot understand why this is not being addressed. So either I'm missing something or they're missing something. When I say they, I mean her deets. That's the issue. The issue with Britney's kid is done and over with. That's not even an issue anymore. It's fucking pointless. We all know that QB lied about it. You've played it 1,000 times. We get it. But that's not what you're being accused of. You are being accused of repeatedly of wanting a FOIA on her child. And for some reason, you are not addressing that. Why? Why is that going right over your head? None of this other shit matters. You keep playing it over and over, but it doesn't matter. That's not the issue. The issue is, did you send a FOIA? Did the FOIA that you sent to them, have anything to do with QB's child? That answer is no. Even I know that. Or at least I think that. So why aren't you live addressing it? I don't get it. I just don't get it. I literally spent 3 hours explaining in detail exactly how or why you sent the FOIA. And you don't even address it. Not that you didn't address me, but you didn't even address the fact that that's what you're being blamed for, and that's what she's continually lying about. I don't think anyone wants to hear about Britney's kid anymore. That's been shown that she lied. That's why she changed it. And I understand that sometimes in this community, you have to kind of spell it out for people. And I feel like that's what Jonesin is missing. She's not spelling it out for everyone that she needs to do. Because that's the only way that people understand. And I learned that over the years. And that's why I've been doing that a lot more recently. I have been spelling it out because I used to just take for granted that people understood what I was talking about, which I don't even know why I thought like that. Because in reality, me of all people should know better because I've managed bands. So everybody is, you have 5 different personalities. Hey, Adrian, you have 5 different personalities. So you need to treat all 5 band members differently. That's why I'm surprised that I didn't catch that from YouTube. But there's so many different personalities on YouTube. Some are smarter, some are not smarter, some are more logical, some are not more logical, some are, just clueless, some are extremely intelligent. So you have a mix of so many different personality types that sometimes you do just have to spell it out for those that may not know or may not understand, or especially the newer people. Jones and his plan, old lives, and yes, that's what I'm saying. That's the only thing they're addressing is BJ's kids. That's it. But that's not the main issue. The main issue is that QB is running around right now telling everybody that Jonesin is such a horrible person because she wanted to get a FOIA on her children. And she targeted children, and that's why she's a predator, and blah, blah, blah. No. And I'm just very shocked that that is not what's being talked about. That she needs to address. Because I can address it, which I did, but she needs to. And why hasn't she come out and say, of course I didn't do anything. I didn't FOIA her child. I mean, maybe she did in the past. I don't know. But that's what she needs to address. Fuck all this other shit. All this other shit is dead in the water. But that's what she needs to address and show proof. Like, the only proof that I saw was during this live, which was obviously an old live. But during this live she was playing, Dietz had said specifically this was January 23rd. Okay, well, if you remember, Jonesin's FOIA on Queen Bee's screenshot showed that she wanted the FOIA. She obviously couldn't remember the exact date or did or whatever, but she wanted the FOIA from January 23rd to January 26th, which falls exactly in the time frame of this live. I thought for sure Jonesin was gonna, as soon as that part started, she would jump on it and be like, this is why I asked for the FOIA, and I got nothing. I'm like, wow. Maybe Crystal's right. Maybe she did do it on purpose and it was about her kids. I just can't imagine why she's not addressing it when that's like the biggest issue, the absolute biggest issue. So I just got really frustrated listening to it but everyone has addressed it. You can't FOIA children. Evil Queen, you might be right, but being that Queen Bee is going on about this the last 2 days, and I haven't heard anybody talk about it in the last 2 days. Maybe that's where I'm getting it from. They've also addressed the other shit forever, and they still keep playing that. So if someone is accusing me of going after their child, that would be my forefront of addressing. That would be the main thing that I fucking address. 100%. All the other shit doesn't matter. All the other shit is point. Nobody's blaming her for anything over the last 48 hours. But all I hear out of Queen Bee is my child, my child, my child. And it's the biggest crock of shit that I've ever heard in my entire life. Nobody went after your fucking child. But that was a nice spin. She put a nice fucking spin on it. And it's absolutely disgusting. But if you're going to replay stuff, that to me would be the one thing that you would want to address. And the fact that you can't FOIA child, I don't know about that though. You may not be able to call up for a juvenile, but if you asked for police interactions from that time frame, I don't see why they wouldn't send it like they did. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I never called to FOIA or anything. So I can't say for sure. But I don't know. I just found it a little weird. That's not my J Fox. That is a completely separate issue. Completely separate issue. That one I can't tell you. And I'm with you on that. Can't say why she did it. Don't know. Don't care. That wasn't my issue. The issue is, I get that she shouldn't have sent it out. I totally get that. Not denying that. Not saying a word about that. Not my business. However, the fact that QB is using this as a, she went after my child and my, she's a predator for it and blah, 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 is total nonsense. And it's complete fucking bullshit. And that's a major, major piece of this. Don't accuse somebody of going after your child when they never went after your fucking child. And nobody FOIA'd your child. Nobody even knew about the situation that you are referring to. It's all bullshit on Queen Bee's end because that's what she does. She fucking lies. And she lies about a lot of things. She never went after kids. Oh, yes, she did. She most certainly did, and tossed it to Jonesin when they were friends. She looked up Crystal, threatened Crystal, tossed it to Jonesin. She's a fucking liar. And I'm sorry that people can't see it. I'm not telling you that she's not, not to listen to her. But she lies about fucking everything. And maybe others don't care, but since she's lied on me, I'm going to point it out. Any way fucking possible. Not like Sinner. I'm not going to dig it into the ground. But stop lying. J Fox, all right, let me ask you a quick question. Do you understand why Jonesin FOIA'd? Let's back up. Do you understand why she did it? Because I just don't understand how many people skip over this. She FOIA'd it because Queen Bee lied. And she knew she lied. And she was out to prove that QB lied, which she did. It was never about children. That, I don't want to use added bonus as a way to put it, but that's really the only word that comes to mind. Getting that police report was like an added bonus. Because that's not what anyone was expecting. They were either expecting nothing or they were expecting something. And that something was QB either called and made a report like she claimed she did or not. And all of a sudden, they get this report that had nothing to do with Brittany, which is what Jonesin expected. But she didn't expect it for a child. And that's true, D. If QB wasn't a liar, no one would have done an FOIA, 100%. So once again, QB lies, and then doesn't like the consequence and then spins it like the spin doctor she is and makes it Jones's fault that somebody was going after her child. That's not what happened. And anyone that believes that narrative, you probably think B. Tim is a good guy. Just saying. Speaking of, I'll get back to Jones in a minute. B. Tim, the genius that he is. First, let me ask you guys a question. With kids or without kids, how many of you can afford, how many of you are over the age of 30 and can afford a $1,000 pair of shoes? Put a 1 in the chat if you can say yes. Yeah, I don't see y'all running with 1s. So B. Tim the genius, who doesn't have any children, says what most people most adults can afford. I should actually just play it for you guys. Most adults over 30, of course, can afford a $1,000 pair of shoes. What's the big deal? B. Tim, are you dropped on your motherfucking head? No, most people can't afford a $1,000 pair of shoes. Sorry. I know wealthy people that right now can't afford a $1,000 pair of shoes. Like, who fucking hit you over the head and dragged you down the steps by every step? But it gets worse. Let me play it for you because I can't do his not sarcasm. His what's the word I'm looking for? His I'm holier than thou, better than you, which is exactly how he was acting. Hold on. And the sad part is nobody said a word. That's truly the sad part. Yeah. And once you have kids, that like quadruples, literally, once you have kids. I stopped shopping nice when I had 3 kids. That's where my money went. I understand B. Tim has no children. Oh, you should hear him. Hold on. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Hang on. Let's get past her 45-minute opening. All right.
I'm not alien. I wasn't at his house. Explain. The people that are here and that watch me every fucking day, that listen to me every fucking day, know the kind of person I am. You know who the fuck I am. That's why your kid hasn't been on.
Fucking Jones and needs to fucking figure, try to go after someone. She brings up shit from 2-3 years ago, misconstrues it, mismemorizes it, and puts it out and tries to make it like a big gotcha to the point.
B. Tim, your girl brings up shit from 4 years ago. Half the people you support bring up shit from years ago. What the fuck is wrong with you? Who smacked you over the head? Because someone needs to.
Where I read somewhere that even like Brittany J's like, can you please stop playing the video? Bringing this up.
She's exploiting her fucking kid that's got the autism or whatever the fuck it is she says, or spectrum, whatever, however she says it.
It's like,
you know what I'm saying? She's exploiting the fuck out of her kid,
so-
trying to get back at me, and all it does is make Brittany look like a fucking bad mom. People are gonna end up calling CPS, and I mean, it's gonna fucking end up fucking Brittany, not me.
I mean, first her excuse was, I can't believe they did what they did to Dolly with Eileen and stuff like that. Meanwhile, you didn't do anything. And like even Dolly's like, I don't.
Yeah, that was her excuse. That was I cannot support you because Eileen went to Dolly's house, and I'm gonna blame you for that.
But even Dolly doesn't give a fuck about that.
When she called and said that, I said, "Shit, you're lying. Drive by his house. Well, right now, you lying fucker. Drive by." And she did. She drove by his house because she was not lying. She was really fucking there.
Yeah, and even like fucking Dolly didn't give a fuck. He's like, I don't give a fuck. No one, like that shit was dead 2.5 years ago. And it's like, I'm gonna.
You know what beats him? CPS call was dead 4 years ago, but your girl seems to talk about it often.
Bring up more stuff that I held. It's like, think about this.
I'm not alien. I wasn't at his house.
Yeah, think about how weird it is that someone's like literally like grabbing shit from like 3 years ago and putting it out.
Yeah, even the phone call was fucking funny. NorCal's like, oh my God, I feel like I shouldn't even be here right now. We called her on a video chat because we thought she was lying. Alien's fucking nuts.
Yeah, I think no one believed her that she was going to do that. And then like Jones,
because who just shows up at somebody's fucking house?
Yeah.
Alien.
Especially one that you're having charges pressed against, like you're literally in a criminal court against. It's like the dumbest move you can ever possibly do. And you're sitting there like, is this for real? Is this
like, what the
It was like literally on film. And I was like, yeah, they're going to go after them. And they really were they were throwing everyone in jail. They threw a bunch of people in jail. They were making examples. So she fucked up.
Didn't say shit. Didn't say shit to anybody because obviously she didn't want to delete it. She didn't give a fuck. You didn't give a fuck back then, but you give a fuck now, right? Is that what I'm trying? Is that what you're trying to say? Because I mean, that's
so Queen could delete it on time. So
no, because it could have been already deleted and gone off here, but you didn't want to do that.
Yeah,
you didn't want to fucking do that. So this right here would be her fucking goddamn cam slip on the fucking screen. You can see her name below, just like you see our names below. This definitely is a fucking cam slip. You see her how it says the good Nunya right there? That is a cam slip. I didn't dox her the fuck out. I didn't take a picture off Facebook. I didn't take a picture off her fucking goddamn socials or her kids' socials. I didn't use her daughter's pictures. None of that. I got them. I could flash them right fucking out if I wanted to.
Why do you have her daughter's pictures and why are you threatening her with her daughter's pictures? Don't get it at all. But her chat doesn't say a fucking word.
But I never fucking have. Never once have I fucking crossed the line with her kids.
And never will.
This big back bitch, though, she doxed her fucking self trying to be nasty. And cam slip. This is nothing I fucking did to her. She did the shit to herself.
Yeah. I mean, I just think it's just like bullshit. It's always the same thing with this group. They always bring back this bullshit. And you sit here and you're like, they always twist things.
I doxed her. No, the fuck I did not dox you. No, the fuck I didn't. You fucking showed your own face, your own fat fucking face. With your funky ass, gray ass looking hair. You doxed your fucking self when you bought eggs from fucking Dolly and he read your name off and said, Jennifer.
Yeah. Brilliant idea, by the way, buying eggs and, you know, with your real name.
That's how fast karma came back as
fact.
A big fact.
That's a fact. They don't look alike. They like Voices looks better. I'm gonna be right back. I'm having some audio issues, so I'll just like let me be right back. I'm just gonna plug something.
All right, I'm gonna go on here. We're gonna go on eggs for a second, real quick.
Oh, I think it's gone. I was hearing buzzing, and I was like, "What the fuck is this buzzing?"
Hong, this is who I wanted. Hong, right here. So before I start showing houses, you see this post right here?
Yeah.
Okay. This is it. This is where it is.
So this is the lady that fell across the street, the old ass lady that fell that Duke was barking at. She fell in the driveway right here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure why if he's trying to fucking, I'm not sure why he's showing this lady's house. Mine's across the street though. So I'm like
That looks
catty
like
this lady.
that looks like a
But
nice house, actually.
since we're showing houses though, I'd like to show this one on his public. This is Hong's house on his public Instagram. This is Hong's video of him trying to walk up the driveway scared of the dark. That's why he goes during the day. He's scared. So this is on a public fucking post here. This is a public Instagram post.
Okay.
That's Hong's house.
Okay.
Since we like showing houses so much.
It's a pretty big house, but it looks kind of spooky.
Well, it's not his. It's actually his mom and dad's. He only lives in the basement area down there.
Is that real?
Yeah, that's his mom and dad's house. That's where he lives.
He still lives with his parents in his 30s?
Yes.
Jesus
Yes.
Christ.
That's not Hong's. Excuse me. Let me be correct. It's Hong's mom and dad's.
Like, does he like?
Technically, it's his uncle's house, but his mom and dad live there because they're broke back bitches.
Is that? Are they
Here
sick?
comes here.
Beats him. You know someone else that's in their 30s and lives with their parents and 2 kids? Your girl Granny's watching. She lives in a trailer with her parents and her kids. So I think you might want to retract your comment about lives in a house in his 30s, lives with her parents. Probably half of QB's audience does too. Just saying. So you might want to retract that because you probably hurt Granny's watching's feelings. Although she does lie and say that she doesn't live at home, but she does. She lives with her parents in a trailer. Hey, Brandon.
Right here in the chat. Who confirmed it? Technically, it's his uncle's, not his mom and dad's. There we go.
Why did they know all this? And why did they care? And nobody seems to have a problem. Who gives a fuck whose fucking house it is? She's not in a lawsuit with them. Oh, I forgot. Granny looked it up. Barbecue looked it up. Why does it matter? Why do you care? Just saying.
There we go.
Are they like sick and he's taking care of them or something?
No, he's just a fat, lazy fuck, in my opinion.
Oh.
Okay, so what's Granny then? If Hong is a fat, lazy fuck still living at his parents' house, then what's Granny's watching's problem? Is she a fat, lazy fuck too? You hear that, Granny? You hear the way they speak of you? Fucking morons.
Oh. But he has the $1,000 shoes.
That'll get him.
$1,000 shoes. I knew that motherfucker was broke, by the way.
What's
Never
up,
done it.
voices? Your camera's on. Or you know it's on? Are you coming
I don't think I look like that big fat gorilla.
No, I said you look better than her, but I was like, no.
Thank you. I appreciated that, B Tim. I just wanted people to like if they had a question at what I look like.
Who the hell is she talking about?
Hi guys. I don't look like her. She doesn't look like me, but thank you.
Fuck that dirty asshole.
I don't want to fuck dirty assholes. Thank you though.
And no, she was never doxxed. Never, not one time fucking was she doxxed.
Nope, that happened on panel live. I was watching it.
Sure the fuck it did.
Yeah, I didn't live. It was if you Cheesy Wee says if you lived off your parents, you could have $1,000 shoes too. I don't live on I don't live off my parents. My parents are dead, unfortunately. But if I wanted $1,000 shoes, I can literally go out right now and buy $1,000 shoes. It would be like nothing. So that's why it's kind of like stupid. Most adults can do that. Like most adults can buy $1,000 shoes. Like, you know.
No, beats him. Most adults can't go out and buy $1,000 shoes. So I'm glad you find it funny. but it's not, especially in today's economy or if you have children. So between your two comments tonight, you really are a fucking moron. And I stand by that. Oh, I could go out and buy $1,000. Yeah, you don't have any kids. You have no life. You have no girlfriend. You have no boyfriend. All you have is Queen Bee. So yeah, go for it. Fucking idiot. So hold on. GW went after Robbie again. That's another thing going on. Robbie don't want to go live anymore, and they doxed his new address. Really? What the hell happened? He hasn't told me. Why is GW going after Robbie? What happened? How'd she get his new address? Why? Is there a live on it? Did he do a live about it so I can get caught up? Who doxed his address? Hey, Marie, Granny doxed his address? Who's they? Why is Granny in a chat with Noodle Mash? Oh, she's like all over the fucking place, huh? Why is GW hanging out with Noodle Mash? Well, and why would Noodle Mash dox his new address? Did he do a live on it? Or it was her live? That's what I'm saying, Angel. Like, why is she spending time harassing Robbie? And why is she over in Noodle Mash? She has nowhere else to go? I don't get it. All right, let me go, though. He may have taken it down. He may have taken it down. Because his shorts are all dancing.
Bro. Hey, chicken lady. Hey, Kelly B. Thank you, Kelly B. Love you.
They got him fired from his job? What?
It helps you. Oh, it's a punching bag. Now, you do hear cats and dogs choking. Or just do that out of nowhere. I can make the sound. And it's good. It's like higher up. Those motherfuckers stink. Breathing room by. You love the way your cats smell? I'm sorry, cat people. That motherfucker in park and ran off the road. That's really sad. And then the butcher, if it wasn't for the butcher, feeling in, especially in their brain. I wouldn't even cook it because do they make vegan cooking just to flip flop? I know, cheap asses. Most of them aren't even fuck. Thank you. When it comes to people arguing and going back and forth, I guess the other day I was actually on a date the other day. They're like, Robbie has always lied like this, or he, and I'm not budging. I'm not.
This is his live from yesterday. Was it from 2 days ago? Because this one, I mean, I'm halfway through it. It doesn't really sound angry.
You think I have that much influence? No, 71. I mean, I guess it comes with the territory, though, right? YouTube drama intruding our real lives.
Aha. Okay. Do you know the name of the live? Is it cut from 7 days ago? The one on 5 days ago? Which one?
Sorry about that.
Ow, my
I'm all the way up there for my next hearing. I just, or Kazi. I don't know if that's Kazbad or not. No, Mander's still confused, so we'll give her a little break. Hooker should know better. Oh no, I saw you. I said hi. I think you're one of the first people I said hi to. 71. Yeah, they really have no clue. I think they just see, ever since January, they saw my mugshot and they're like, oh, and they using it as their fucking avatars. Then you got Space Monster over there. God, that woman is fucking exactly 71. What the fuck? Hey, Megan. Hey, Tony. So yeah, that was the big buildup today, guys. Me too, ass Hockett. Thank you. CJ, you sent Natasha last night. Was it from CJ's live stream where she was count on her even though she's miles away? It was just us. Because I would go on like 3 or 4 day trips.
Hey, get me a video and a timestamp. Oh, this is one of them?
And once it was the end of the day, I hope you guys had a nice Easter. Wow, lots of people from like West Virginia. She wasn't thanking, and she did own up to it and apologize. And I think that's great. And I think that's progress towards adulting, and hopefully just, then hopefully people can be comfortable just to go wherever. And, that's why, I sit shit out sometimes because I know people are adults. It's so sticky. That is why it's been hard and has kept me from setting up my studio. Yeah, stop you and be like, hi, how are you? I liked it there. Because their beds are so comfortable. What I did love about being a flight attendant is my lane later in the morning, which, I mean, South Korean K-pop, there's certain, like, and I thought I was going to be really scared moving. So you remember how I said I was really busy the other day? Motherfucker texted me again last night.
Yeah, I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing anything. So I don't know. I think he's talking about Granny Fanny. Ah, that makes more sense. Because I just don't see grannies watching in her live. Hold on, let me text him. All right, I just text him. I'm lost. But I don't think it was Granny's watching. I think it was Granny Fanny. That makes a lot more sense. And Amy and Granny and Franny are doing lives almost dead. Thank you. Yeah, it didn't make sense. It was Granny's watching. I'm like, there's no way. Like, even when I was friends with Granny's watching, Jess was never in Noodle Mash's live. So Granny Fanny makes a lot more sense. Thank you. But yeah, Robbie's been fighting with them for a while. I don't even know why he does. He should just be like, whatever. There you are. You were talking about Granny Fanny. All right. What happened, though? Do you want a link? Can you take a link so you can explain it? I didn't think so. But they doxed her address? I don't even know your new address. Rob, you got to stop fighting with them. You know they play dirty. I don't even know why you're still fighting with them. Hey, Moofies. Let it go. Let it go. That's why I got to stop talking about him. Well, I'm glad you're okay, though. Whoops. I got nervous. But I've never listened to Noodle Mash. I have no fucking clue who she is. Like, I know who she is, but her and Miss Portland are now friends or something? That's weird. People are crazy. All right, we're going to get back on topic now that I know you're okay. All right. Oh, by the way, it was a tick on her ear. There were actually two of them on Winston's ear. So we got him out, and then I gave him a bath, and then I doused his ear with dishwashing soap, Dawn. Left it on there. It's still on there because I just want to make sure there's no little piece left, but everything is flat, so I'm pretty sure I got him out. But I couldn't believe there were two of them. And as soon as I picked him up, I felt something on his ear. I'm like, what the fuck is on your ear? And you could tell it was like embedded. So he bled a little and I pulled it out, but I think I got them both out. And now he's pink again. But he got a nice haircut, got a nice spa day. We gave him a trim, tried brushing his teeth. That didn't happen. But I got the ticks out. And I don't see any more. There's just like 2 on the little end of his ear. And he's so little. I was like, no more walks for you. I mean, I'm assuming it was a tick. That's what it felt like. And it was like really embedded. And then when I pulled it out, he bled. Only a little bit. I felt bad. But we got him. And then Dawn dish soap took out whatever was left. So, there's that. But back to main topic. I only thought of it because he's sitting right next to me. But back to main topic. QB is a liar. QB is a liar again. And QB is a liar again. That's all. She's a fucking liar. And I don't know why so many people fall for the bullshit. I really, truly don't. It's not fucking rocket science. But then when you have an idiot like B. Tim on panel, I understand. It still bothers me that he said that. Like, B. Tim, I'm sorry you have no life and no children. Oh yeah, most adults can afford $1,000 pair of shoes. What fucking adults do you know? I don't know many that can afford $1,000 pair of shoes. Not saying they don't have it, but they're not going to spend $1,000 on a pair of shoes because they have children. They have mortgages. They don't live in a basement, which we know you do. Fucking moron. And it was the way he said it that irked me. And I'm surprised that more people didn't call him out. Like, really, B. Tim? Yeah, most of QB's chat can afford $1,000 pair of shoes. Okay, B. Tim. Fucking idiot. Absolute fucking idiot. We know Barbecue can't because she gives QB all her money. Like, B. Tim, have you not seen QB's house? Yeah, I don't think she can afford $1,000 pair of shoes. I mean, she can now, thanks to Barbecue Lady. But before that, nah, she couldn't afford $1,000 pair of shoes, dumbass. And I can't believe that she didn't call him out. Like, okay, a good way to make your whole chat feel insecure. Fucking idiot. And even voices, why didn't you call him out? You can't afford $1,000 pair of shoes. Why didn't you say anything? Like, I'm an adult, B. Tim. I can't afford $1,000 pair of shoes. Give me a fucking break. I want to find the adults that can. That's what I'm saying. But it's easy for someone without kids to say. Like, I shopped great before I had children. But then once I had children and dogs, like the dogs eat better than we do. Because I'm not switching their food. They get very expensive food. Only the best for my little munchkins. Oh. It really fucking irked me. And it's not due to insecurity or anything. It's just someone that can be so fucking stupid, ignorant, who professes that they're so smart. Okay, MGL Jr. That's something Marissa would say. And honestly, I don't even think Marissa would say it. Because it was such a ludicrous fucking statement. No, beat him. And I can't wait to hear Granny's Watching's reaction when you say, oh, he's 30 and he's in his 30s and still lives at home? Wow, what a loser. Oh, I wonder if you feel, I guess those are your true feelings about GW? It sure seems that way. And again, I'm sure half her chat still lives at home. Just saying. So, Thank you. That's what I'm saying. But I just couldn't believe he fucking said that. Like, bitch, sit down. A fucking idiot. Like, he obviously never bought anything for anyone in his fucking life. So, unbelievable. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I just can't believe nobody else called it out. So, all right, I'm going to get off, though. I went on longer than I said I was going to. We're almost at an hour. I said I was doing 30. But I am getting off. I got to let the dogs in. And again, Jones in. Address the main issue. Forget Britney's kid. That's dead in the water. Please address the main issue that you did not FOIA her child. Please don't tell me I wasted 3 hours before. Thank you. Exactly, Moofies. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, it was just the way he said it that fucking got under my skin. Like, most adults can afford $1,000 pair of shoes. Really? Show me those fucking adults, because I want to meet them. Because I guarantee you they're not in QB's chat. Maybe like 2 of them. Maybe 1 or 2 of them. But other than that, no. No, she hasn't addressed it, eavesdropper. What she's been addressing is that QB lied about the Britney's kid. That's what she keeps playing over and over and over. That's dead in the water. That's not the issue. The issue is that QB is running around stating how she FOIA'd her child. And she's getting a ton of sympathy. And people even came in here earlier pointing it out about how QB showed proof. And I proved, no, she didn't show proof. What she showed was a spin doctor. So if Joneson truly addressed it, people wouldn't have been able to tell me that QB showed proof. So Joneson didn't address it. Not the right way. Yeah, but you know what, Moofies? Crystal has a good point. People that are wealthy like that are not going to say comments like that. And that's fact. Some of my wealthiest friends, you would never know were wealthy. They drive modestly. They would never say stupid shit like that. And I'm talking money. Old money, new money. They would never speak like that. Because they would never want to make someone else feel, I could never. You know what I'm saying? They just wouldn't do that. People with real money don't need to announce they have real money. They just do it. But his comment was just reminding me of MGL. And again, I don't even think she would say something dumb like that. Or like a Betty. Betty would say something like that. I hate to say it, but she would. Betty would be like, I can afford it. Sorry, you can't. Like, it was just such a fucked up comment. And the fact that Voices said nothing, it was even worse. Like, really, Voices, you're not going to stick up for yourself? Okay. Whatever. Gotta kiss that ass. I don't know. I don't know anyone that would spend that much money on a pair of shoes. Unless, I don't even know of shoes that are that expensive, to be fair. Oh, yeah, Prada. I guess Prada shoes are that expensive. I don't know. To me, shoes are shoes. Some of the more expensive shoes I've ever had were not as comfortable. So, I don't know. All right, but I'm getting off. I hit the hour mark. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful night and peace out, bean sprouts.